Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Kyle Kuzma. DeLon Wright is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Avdia, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. This season's still getting up to full speed, Brent. What's been your impression of this year's rookie class?
Well, as the color commentator, BA, color me impressed. That's the kind of case for every season. I mean, so much talent out there, and the skill level of incoming players only seems to get better and better.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Schroeder against Wright. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Right with the ball. Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. And the layup is good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Toronto calls time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Barnes drives in. Count the basket.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Kuzma outside. From 12 feet. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Shamet. Inside, Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And he throws it down with one hand.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Siakam for 3. They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Wright. And he dunks it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Washington, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here's Gafford. Back to Avdia. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Anunoby. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's Shamet. Anunoby covering from 11 feet away. Oh, Siakam with the block. Schroeder against Wright. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and continues. tests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Wright. He's got 6.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Pirtle, trailing by 5. Siakam, no good. Here's Avdia, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Kuzma, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The Wizards with a lead. And here's Wright. Pass to Avdia. It's Shamet on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. Shamet's got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Barnes, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. Well, as a champion and a 20-point-per-game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then maybe lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And an Obi for 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. It's Wright on the wing. Covered by Schroeder. They get it back. Toronto trailing. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Right with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And for Toronto, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. And an Obi for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And Toronto calls time here. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Siakam. McDaniels is checked in for Barnes. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Anunoby. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gibson's checked in for Gafford. Muscala comes in for Avdia. Gallinari, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Jones in for Wright.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now here's McDaniels. Jacks up a three. Another shot. Rebound. On Washington, they come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Young can't hit. 3-on-3 from the arc. Kept alive by Washington. Jones misses.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Trent's shot is off. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From 12 feet. Doesn't go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Achua. Gets stolen by Muscala. Here's the break. Here's Shamet. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Achua gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
McDaniels against Gallinari. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on McDaniels.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career. So he accepts the role he's been given.
Gallinari hits them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
It's Shamet on the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Down low. Here's Achua. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Wizards. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. And some changes here for the Raptors. Koloko comes in for Achua. And Boucher subbed in for Young. Trent from long range. The rebound by Muscala. And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. The lead is 15. A good look from Gallinari. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And again, no good by Toronto. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Shaman and Boucher with the block. Here's Koloko. That one doesn't drop. Hey, nice D from Muscala. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Gibson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Taj Gibson is not going to back down from anybody. He really does enjoy when the game gets physical.
And the second free throw is good. And for Toronto, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. McDaniels can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Jones. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Schroeder. Coming off a 34-point game against the Celtics in Boston. To the middle. And it's Koloko missing. Washington dominating the game. Pass to Jones. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
6'9" Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
And it's Toronto's ball to the inside. Here's Koloko. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Muscala. Outside Gallinari. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gallinari's got 6 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Boucher for 3. The rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Jones. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Wizards running away with it. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that. In going in there and collecting some boards.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Koloko in at the center position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that really coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple years.
Jones misses. Toronto shooting 34% thus far in this game. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Trent. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth and Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Ali. Thank you. Here's Anunoby after the basket by Washington. Tipped out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Wizards. Gafford, he's checked in for Muscala. Here's Barnes. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Achua with a steal. Barnes against Wright. Barnes, it's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Kuzma. His last outing, he had 24 points. And he gets the bucket.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Here's Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, BA. And over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Washington. Barnes, it's good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Knocked loose. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Back to Jones. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Raptors. To the inside. Siakam. Avdia pulls it in.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Jones' shot is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Achua. Right with the board. The Wizards have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trent against Jones. Here's Wright. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Toronto calls timeout. And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine, BA, some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from a team. So These owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results, and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
Let's take a look at the numbers for OG Anunoby.
The Raptors, Little Ballas.
And so Trent will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Inside. Here's Avdia. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the middle. From 7. Avdia can't get it to go.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Achua finds Trent. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Trent's got 5 now.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
The Wizards have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Right outside. From outside the arc. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Young, he's checked in for Achua. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Jones, the pass to Gafford. That's tipped. Pass to Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive by Washington. Got a hand on it. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Yep, that one goes. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
Took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Raptors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
For your Raptors, Dennis Schroeder.
From the inbound. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Down low, Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Back to Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jones has got 17.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's Kuzma. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Siakam, pass to Young. Anunoby with it. The 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow out there.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. And the Wizards making a change here. On defense, the Raptors trailing by 17. Outside McDaniels. Outside Schroeder. Outside McDaniels. Over Avdia. Rebound by the Wizards. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now. It's Wright on the wing. From 12 feet. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Schroeder finds Boucher. Here's Young. Over Avdia. Offline with a baseline jumper.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
McDaniels from long range. Gallinari pulls it in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Got it.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Wright against Schroeder. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anunoby for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's got 27.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Muscala, he's checked in for Gibson.
Mike Muscala.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Here's Shamet. Anunoby covering. Here's Avdia. And counted from 12 feet. Avdia's got 10 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work. On the perimeter a bit.
Wright against Schroeder. Wright pass to Shamet. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 16 points for him.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% for three as a rookie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Wright. He's got 19. Pass to Shamet. Here's Gallinari. The offensive rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And that one drops for him. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Shamet. No good from outside.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble. Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Now Wright. Here's Avdia. Connects on the open jumper. And the Wizards lead by 15.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's McDaniels. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Avdia attacking. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hurdle's checked in for Young. Koloko comes in for Boucher. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. The rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Shamet. Money from the wing. Shamet's got 18 points in the game. 34 seconds left in the first half of this one. Trent from long range. Here's Pirtle. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Wright. He's got 19. Shamet, no good. Trent, the pass to McDaniels. And that one's good. Coloco's gotten his second bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Wizards up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance thus far.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the things of them. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up. up here in the second. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for Washington, Daniel Gafford is out there with Avdia. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. Here's Shamet. The Raptors making their last shot. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Schroeder against Wright. Siakam outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
It's Wright on the wing, covered by Schroeder, and the dunk by Gafford.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Pass to Gafford. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Here's Barnes. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Toronto calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Raptors, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA. NBA last year.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Line for your Raptors.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Washington now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right wing. Here's Pirtle. Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, Schroeder down there sneaking in and able to pick up a loose ball board and get a hoop.
Pass to Gafford. From downtown. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And Washington shooting 59% in this one. A good average.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Barnes. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Barnes has got 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Siakam, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And now the Raptors on the break. And here's Schroeder outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Well, you got to like what DeLon Wright has done in this game.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Chewis checked in for Toronto. Gibson's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Wright. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. The lead is 15. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Jones. He's got 17. It's deflected.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
The Wizards have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted first overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. BA?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Kuzma with the ball. Siakam covering.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And for the Wizards, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Here's Gafford. No good there. Achua with some nice D. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From 12 feet. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 8 rebounds in the game. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the dunk by Gafford.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Counted.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
The Wizards shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Gafford. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Shamet. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Shamet. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Raptors with some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Barnes, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in. in for Anunoby. Muscala, he's checked in for Washington. Gallinari comes in for Kuzma. Now here's Siakam. 13 points in the game.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 13-point game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 19 points.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now in the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Jones up top. 19 points in the game. To the right side. All sorts of time. Gibson, no good. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Trent for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Trent's got 10 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Schroeder. Give him 8. The shot's good. Siakam's got 16 in the second half.
Yes, certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Shamet passes to Jones. From behind the arc. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
Here's Shamet. 25 points in the game. Gibson. Oh, no good again that time. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Wizards with a lead. Now a timeout called by Washington.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Raptors.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Here's Shamet. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Washington's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Shamet. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Raptors with some changes. Koloko comes in for Achua. And Boucher subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And a change for the Wizards. Avdia, he's checked in for Gibson. Here's Shamet, guarded by Trent. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Jones. From 12 feet, and he knocks the jumper down. Jones has got 21 points in the game.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Looks like you're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
.156 left in the third. Boucher against Gallinari. And Muscala gets it to go. On the assist from Gallinari. Muscala's got his second basket of the game. And here are the Raptors now. They're on an 18-6 run. And he makes it.
He's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
And the Wizards shooting a fantastic 57%. Shamet passes to Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Koloko. Back to Boucher. Outside Schroeder. Trent on the wing for the tie. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Trent's got 13.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Jones. 23 points in the game. Feet out, and it's Toronto with another.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
It's awesome to see Gallinari get involved in the offense with a solid pass like that.
Pass to Koloko, and here's Schroeder outside McDaniels. Back to Trent. He's feeling it. Rebound Washington. Abdia's got 4 rebounds now. 2 on the clock. No luck on that one. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Wizards up by 2. And we'll return shortly.
And 20 seconds.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. Here's Avdia. Three-pointer. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Now here's Wright. Here's Gafford. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Back to Trent. The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Washington. They trail by 3. Over Trent. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And Washington has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. Jones. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Raptors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Trent finds Poeltl. The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
I just love the ball.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
He's checked in for Boucher. Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will."
Allie, thanks. Now here's Jones. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Anunoby against Wright. The shot from 20 feet out. Offensive board.
Washington foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 25 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pirtle finds Anunoby over Wright, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Anunoby against Wright, and a nice finish on the layup. Give him 23.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Now here's Gafford. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That's his 4th personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Washington.
Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Man, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Gafford against Pirtle. Gafford passes to Jones. It's Avdia on the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
To the middle. Jones misses.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And here's Wright from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. There's the 3. Rebound Washington. Jones with the ball. And here's Gafford. Now Wright. Now Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Anunoby. Shamet, he's checked in for Washington.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Siakam with it. Now Wright defending. Kicks it out to Barnes. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wright. Banked it in off the glass. Wright's got 11 in the second half.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Kuzma. Basket counts. Kuzma's gotten 4 this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 7 assists in the game. Washington has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Floats one up. Here's Shamet. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Barnes, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Wizards. The lead is 2 to the inside. Here's Avdia. Schroeder with a rebound. Schroeder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Siakam. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Siakam's got 26.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Achua finds Barnes. The 3. Rebound Washington. Right outside. two-handed power slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Pass to Shaman. The three is up. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto trailing. Left side Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Barnes has got 38 points. The Wizards shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Right, pass to Gafford. Here's Shaman. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Hurdles checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Trent.
OG Anunoby.
Here's Shamet. Second chance effort. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. Gafford's got 16 in the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Barnes. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Here's Shaman. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Out to Schroeder. Now here's Pirtle. He's guarded by Gafford. Anunoby for three. Pure from three-point range. Anunoby's got 41. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
And the Wizards call time here.
Fantastic fans, give it up once again for your Northside crew.
In our New Balance player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Shamet. Chalk up 2 there. Shamet's got 11 in the second half.
Shamet having a night.
Siakam finds Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 7 assists in the game. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Pirtle. In transition, here they come. Shot's good by Schroeder. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
There's no doubt that Schroeder is not the first option, but he's still an option. Great confidence there and a big shot.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Toronto's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Siakam. And it's Toronto with another.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. Fires from deep. It's Kuzma with the miss.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Goes up with the stripe, and he gets that one. Barnes has got 42 in the game. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. Tipped away. It's stolen by Barnes. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, once you get the ball to Dennis Schroeder in the open floor, it's usually game over for the opposition, like what I saw there.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And he recovers it. Don't Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Kuzma. After the basket by Toronto. Here's Gafford. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pirtle. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 13. Kuzma outside. Puts it up from 12. Barnes with the rebound. Pirtle with the ball. Timeout called. The Raptors. They're in front by 13. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Substitution on the court.
Eight seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Barnes. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.